We're going to celebrate the future, our history, and the present. We're going to celebrate 35,000 units of new supportive housing that's going to be built in New York City and across the state. That's our future. We got a lot of work to do.
The nonprofits who we work with are the inspiration for the work that we do. We all understand why supportive housing needs to be produced in our city and our state, but it wouldn't be possible without the operators and the mission-driven organizations that do that work every day.
Just want to thank all of you for working with us for a residence that we're very proud of. Thank you.
The Doors Program Director, Reed Christian, over here, describes Shatira as a warm, kind, outgoing, ambitious, and committed young woman and a strong advocate for herself, demonstrating a great sense of love for her community and for her work in social justice.
I really just want to take the opportunity to thank you guys so much, and I'm really happy about this.
A lot of people ask me why I do this, and in looking back, I was raised by a single mom. We lived in public housing, very, very deplorable public housing. It was rat infested, it was gang infested, and it was drug infested. And to be honest with you, no woman, no child, no family deserves to live in that kind of housing.
I was living in a dark world of terror. Today, after living in supportive housing for almost 16 years, I've obtained my KSAT, achieved a master's degree from John Jay.
You know, as we look forward to the next 15 years, we really need to look back at the last 30, which is an amazing history. And we really want to recognize our lifetime of commitment that our founders of supportive housing have given us.
Our stories have meaning and purpose solely and simply because they mirror and echo the resilience, the inventiveness, the strength, the creativity, and the survivorship of the countless supportive housing residents with whom we have shared life over long careers. Tonight, we honor the founders of supportive housing, John Felice, John McVeigh, Laura Jervis, Ellen Baxter, Tony Hannigan, Stephen Russo, John Tynan, Connie Temple. Tony Hannigan, I see, at the Lexington Avenue Women's Shelter, sitting with a resident in a small makeshift office and becoming the teacher to so many of us and to so many generations. Connie goes on to become one of the most organic and synthetic thinkers on the nexus between services and housing at CSH, working magic across the country. Throughout her career, Ellen dreams and hopes like none of the rest of us, creating spectacularly visionary and transformative housing, because she has been ably taught by the very best of dreamers, her own tenets.
John Tynan, amazing to me, 40 years, helped develop supportive housing through Catholic Charities in the Diocese of Brooklyn. Amazing. John McVeigh already was part of a group of people offering supportive services at an SRO, the Aberdeen Hotel. And all went well until the owner of the Aberdeen decided to renovate the building back into a tourist hotel. And that is when I got involved. And we sat down and we poured a couple of scotches and we put our feet on the desk and we said, we'll go buy a hotel. And we did. But the last person I have to honor is finally Laura Jervis. We have been friends of Laura for many years, and we never get over her faith in people and her fierce commitment to questioning political indifference in the face of the needs of the poor. We are a part of the men and women who have come to the end of their years of service in the work of supportive housing. All of you here tonight have had a part to play in this great endeavor, and John and I are honored to be counted among you. Thank you.
I found this button which says Save Capitol Hall. This is a button from 1977. And the preservation of Capitol Hall, there are two things that I think this really represents. One is the incredible importance of working with neighbors and communities. This was a community that organized not to throw out the 200 poor people who were living on 87th Street, but said, these are our neighbors, we're going to do everything we can to keep them in the neighborhood. It's never, never about us. It's really about the tenants, it's really about the residents, it's really about the thousands and thousands of people that have been helped through supported housing over the years.
Thank you.